Good evening, everyone. American taxpayers stand to make billions of dollars on their rescue of Citigroup. Tom, the government said today it plans to sell its shares in the banking giant, 7.7 billion of them.
Yeah, and you know, Susie, if they were sold today, the government would make more than $7 billion in profits. Of course, all this comes from the Treasury buying Citi stock with bailout money from TARP, trying to help the bank during the financial crisis.
And Tom, you know, that's quite a turnaround because most people at the time expected losses. Now, the stock sale is one of the biggest ever on Wall Street. The Treasury says the shares will be sold in a, quote, orderly fashion over the course of the year. And as Darren Gersh reports, if the price goes up, so will the profit.
With its Citi shares, the Treasury managed to do what every investor tries to do but often can't: buy low and sell high, or at least higher. Banking consultant Bert Ely says, though it didn't have much choice, the government effectively bought Citi shares at the right time.
The government entered into this deal with Citi to swap preferred stock for common shares at a time when Citi was really on its back, when the economy was still in pretty poor condition. Things are coming back, and when they do, then stock prices come back.
If Citi stock stays about where it is now, the government stands to make a profit of more than $7 billion. And Ely adds, for every 13 cents the stock goes up, add $1 billion to that. But Citi is not out of trouble yet. The big bank still plans to sell off business units and work down its $154 billion pile of troubled assets.
Hopefully that is going to continue, that Citi works through its problems, gets its credit problems behind it, builds its profitability up, the share price will go up with it, and the taxpayer will reap some of that gain.
Of course, a big profit was not the government's original goal. Its emergency cash injection was designed to prevent financial collapse. And even now, former Treasury official Stephen Myro says the government is selling its 27% stake in Citi over the balance of the year to minimize the risk a large transaction will destabilize the market. At the same time, the Treasury is still eager to unload an investment that entangles the government with a major financial firm.
It's kind of like trying to navigate between two beacons. On one side, you're trying to maximize return. On the other side, you have your public policy objectives. And you never want to stray too far to one beacon.
But Myro says it would be a mistake to think Washington will now be taking a hands-off approach to big finance.
A good deal for the taxpayer, but I think the message is the government's involvement with Citi, just because it's selling out of its direct common stock position, it isn't over.
Myro says the message of the financial crisis is that regulators have to watch big banks closely, whether the government is a shareholder or not. Darren Gersh, 90 Business Report, Washington.